Hi, this is Andy, and so we will wrap up our VPN lab. So this is lab number 7, and we will add the VPN firewall policy to the SRX. So let's go back to our topology, right? So if you recall, we set up the VPN tunnel on couple labs ago, right? And the last lab, we defined the routing information on SRX. Okay. So the last piece for the default machine to ping our private server is to build the security policy on the SRX. Right. So if you recall, couple videos ago, uh, we have a lab that we build a basic firewall policy. So for today's lab, basically it's the same as the one we built the basic firewall policy, but we actually change some of the parameter. So this will be kind of straightforward. So the step we're going to do is we build a firewall configuration, and we look at this configuration and separate the variable and the command right into basically two files. And so we will use the playbook. So this time we are using Ansible, and there will be a VPN firewall policy playbook we'll use in order to move the configuration file to the SRX firewall. Okay, so this is the SRX policy configuration. So you can see there's some difference between our basic firewall config. So right now, this one is from trust to our VPN zone, right? And this would be our default VM. So we need to build a add an address book entry, right, for the IP address of this default VM. So the private net would be the 192.168.10 network. Okay, and so we are allowing these application to go through. Basically, there's the HTTP, ping, SSH, and HTTPS, right? So so all these 4 applications can go through our VPN network, and the others will be dropped. Okay, so if you recall, we need to define the variable in our playbook. So in our playbook, so basically, this should be the VPN firewall policy, and so we change the zone information, the source IP address, and then the application information. Okay. So in our Ginger template, right? So basically, it's very similar to the one we used before, right? Okay. So so we will name our playbook VPN firewall policies.yaml, and so this is the command line to run the playbook. And finally, we will verify by using ping or SSH to our private network. And then we should be able to examine our VPN with the show security IKE, IPsec, and flow session for verifying the traffic is going through the VPN network. Okay, so let's go to our So this is our Ubuntu NetOps server, right? So we go back to the Ansible directory, and now when we try to ping our private network, right? So so we are here, and we are trying to ping this guy 192.168.10.10. Okay. So so you can see this is not working, right? So let's go to the SRX, right? So um, if we do a show security IKE Security Association, okay, and then we gonna show the IPsec. Okay, so this is our tunnel information. Okay, so the tunnel is there, but you can see there's actually no traffic going through the tunnel, right? You can see the ESP, right? Tunnel, there's no package going through. Okay, so what we're going to do is we will run our Ansible command, right? So the playbook we use is the VPN firewall policies, okay? And then the template, okay, so we'll use the firewall policy.jet.j2, right? Okay, so let's go back and we'll run this right now. Inventory.yml our file and then playbooks. And so we'll use the VPN firewall policies. Policies.yml. Alright, okay, so you can see this is applying the play. So what we are doing right now is first we define there is a new address called NetDep Ops VM 172.16.0.10. So it put it in the SRX address book entry. And then the second is we add the new policy to allow the DevOps VM to the private network, and they will allow the ping, SSH, HTTPS, and HTTP to go through. Okay, so we should be okay. We do the so security, so configuration, security policies. Now you can see there's a new one from Trust Zone to VPN, and we are allowing this application to go through, right? All right, so let's do the ping. Okay. And now, so the ping is going through successfully. And if we look at the traffic, we do a security phone session. Okay, so you can see, yeah, the last one, right? 172.0.10, right? Is going to the 10.10 and is returning. to the, basically this is the tunnel interface, right? So, yep. And there's one more thing we want to show. We actually want to go to the other side. So this is we log into the other SRX, right? So we are actually on this box right now, the head end SRX, and we can also do a show security IKE security associate step one, right? So you can see there's a up tunnel and it's connecting to our SRX box 0.10, so which is this IP address right here on the G002, and then we can do the IP set security associate. Okay, yeah, so see the gateway. There's an active terminal. It's up. And we do the security for session. Okay, so there's a number of sessions we cannot able to identify these. Right, that's fine. All right. So how about on the other side, right? So this is the private server, right? So this is 192.166.10.10, right? So I'm here, and I'm going to ping my default 172.16.0.10. Okay. Now you can see I don't have a policy because I don't have a policy here, so I'm not able to ping it from my side to their side, right? So the policy is allowing, if you will, we call a policy is allowing the SRX from allowing the policy from the trust to the VPN zone, but we do not allow the incoming, to ping the uh, the DevOps server. So that's why it's not allowing the other side to ping to our private address. Okay, so that should conclude our lab. Thank you for watching.